with them all, because when you show the children a frog, what's the frog? He said, well, it hops. No, the frog stands for fully relying on God. That's what frog. When I see a frog, oh, thank you, God. See, let the children know you have something. Is it my imagination or did this whole church get quiet?
You're listening.
Oh.
You have our attention.
Oh, okay. But see, you can have that because you might need to give it to somebody. But you see what I mean? When you're being a teacher, you don't just make it that one time in the classroom. Mm-hmm. You're teaching everywhere you're going. Mother, your colors are saying I'm in Sunday school. Look at her, everybody. She has on a Sunday school color. See, she has a heart for Sunday school. That's why she's dressed like that, right? No.
Give us a minute. We'll go get a light to flash.
She was so hard. She said, no. But Mother, I want you to encourage Sunday school, but I know you do. Do you understand? When people know you, like the lady out here, she hugged me and she whispered, Sister Sunday School. I went, oh yeah, that's my name. I don't have a problem with that. Sister Sunday School. You see what I mean? Let them know who you stand for, what you stand for, who you're representing, what you're representing. Because when I looked at this paper and I was putting together this, Brother John, you're right. Where are your children? Or who's watching them? Why are they home? And then what type, and number 6 is what type of promotion can I or we do to suggest to make our churches grow? We just talked about that. That's number 6. And then and the last question is number 7. Okay, should I continue to do what I am doing? I asked myself that question the other night. I actually wrote it down. This is the truth. I put down, do I want to throw in the towel or keep fighting for our Sunday school? I wrote that down. I actually wrote because I was doing something and I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed. And I thought, do I want to do this? I'm actually asking myself these questions and I wrote it down. And here, you all can ask yourself a question and you can write it down too as things today. What? You know, what? I just want to make sure everybody can be on here. Oh, things to do. Okay, so is there something you want to ask yourself? Here you go. You can pull them apart. Here, Mother. See, and I wrote it down, so you might be saying, well, what was your answer? Well, after well, that's for you. You keep it yourself. Here are other ones. So everything that I write and do, I make sure everybody has a part. Everybody have one? So when I wrote it down, I asked myself, should I keep fighting for Sunday school to grow? And the answer to that, I want to keep fighting. And I actually wrote, but I didn't write it right away. It took me a minute. I didn't write the answer down. I want to keep fighting. Even when I was sick, I was concerned about Sunday school. When I was overwhelmed, and my husband tell you, I would say, what about Sunday school? What about Sunday? When I was sick, I was writing down ideas and suggestions, and because I was in the house for a long time, and I guess even Sunday school people were like, get out of the house. But I was thinking of all these different ideas and suggestions, and we gotta work as a team. You gotta stay excited when you're promoting and when you're going forward with anything. Like if you say, I love the Lord. I love the Lord. What? I love the Lord. What? I love the Lord. Get excited. I love the Lord. Well, I'm not gonna get excited. Be something like, come on over to my side and come on over. It's safer over here. Come on, it's safer. Come on, and hide behind this. It's safe. Come on over. Well, sometimes that's how you advertise. You advertise to the point that people don't want you. Get excited. Come on over. It's safe. Come on over. I've got something to show you. Come on over. So when you're doing your Sunday school and you're advertising, make it excitable. I hope and pray that if you find room in your heart that you would consider Sunday school. Did you see what I just did? I hope and pray, and I hope you find room in your heart and you would consider Sunday school. Well, I'm not coming to your Sunday school. No, because it's how you did it. I hope and pray, and Sister Cook, I hope you consider in your heart and to come to Sunday school. And then put your head down and walk away. I ain't going to your Sunday school. First of all, you did what did I do? Lady Cook, what did I do?
You didn't look me in the eye.
Hope and pray. Then I'm hoping and I'm praying, and I'm hoping that you consider come to Sunday school.
You don't look like, yeah.
What'd you say?
I was going to say you look like you don't want to be yourself.
Exactly.
But I'm selling Sunday school.
You're selling to me.
No. And that's what happens. We do that all the time. Listen, That's what happened. So when we get to spring meeting, and I wrote that down, and we're going to do the buttons, and we're going to do the flowers, and we're going to do all this stuff. We're going to sell Sunday school in a manner that you're like, oh, okay, we got this. And mother, if they're going to sleep in class, get a bullhorn and wake them up. No. Get things, get excited. And you see it.
I want to say something.
Go ahead, mother.
Well, what you do when they preaching to you?
No, you stop them. Can I visit when they What do you do, mother said, when they're preaching in Sunday school? There is a way that you can real softly bring them down. I think I was in whose class? I don't know where it was. It was at our church. We had a workshop, or where was it? You were there for the this you all, come on, you were there. I had just gotten well. It was my first time coming back.
Was it the banquet at your church?
Yeah, what was that? The luncheon.
The jurisdiction workshop for luncheon?
Yes, there was a lady that would not stop.
Oh, it was
teaching
a class.
Yes, she would not stop, and I had to get the teacher to shut her down.
Yeah.
So I went in back of the lady behind the class, and I did like this to the teacher, who knew sign language, knew what I was doing, and I was like, shut her down, because she wouldn't stop talking. And I said to her, and then finally she said, and I thank you for your input, and you got to sometimes, but what I want to do, I want to get back into this. There's a way you can do it without hurting their feelings. Because some people will preach the whole lesson. When I first got in this position, I had a couple of the men that just went preaching, and the teachers would say, I don't know how to stop them. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Take control of your class. You're the teacher. You're in control. You're not gonna say, okay, Brother John, that's enough. I've heard enough from you. Okay, that's enough. Well, if you don't do that, but there's a way to say, you know what, and say, excuse me, when you get to one more point, I'm gonna ask you to stop, and so I can get something in. And there's a way you can softly do it. Not like, okay, that's enough. Well, no, because then they might not ever come back to Sunday school. That's not what you want. You want them to keep coming. Right. So what you do is, you know what, when you get to the next point, we're gonna kind of move on to another direction. But I'm so grateful for everything that you're saying, and I really do appreciate it. And then, and if you want to talk and elaborate a little bit more later or after Sunday, so come on, we can talk. You see what I just did? Right, yeah. You're talking and talking and talking. Bring it in, and always remember, you're the teacher. You're in control of the class. You are the teachers. I have some of my youth that try to take the class, but you got to bring them in, because they take the lesson all to the next level. Like what I'm wearing for Halloween. What? What are we talking about? The Holy Spirit? You talking about what you're gonna wear for Halloween? What are you talking about? We don't even celebrate. They did that just to be smart. Yeah. Oh, really? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna wear. And they look at me like, what do you wear, mother? A church dress and a big hat. Coming right to Tuesday night service, dressed for Halloween, and they scream, "Why would you dress like that for Tuesday night?" Because I'm gonna need my Halloween outfit. Halloween, Lordy. And they're looking at me like, Mother, you're crazy. Yeah. But you see what I did? I took my class back. Don't be playing. Sometimes the enemy will use people to stop you from, you be right at a good point. Yeah. And they'll take somebody and take you off. Don't allow it. Always remember, you, the teacher, you are in control. You got that? Because I can see you doing it. Then you go get Mother. Lady Cook, come here. That's the person that won't stop. Always have a backup. Always have team partner. April might say, Sister Tracy, the other day so-and-so wouldn't stop talking in class. And Tracy might be able to whisper a little something to him. I know you really enjoy class, but don't forget who your teacher is. So when it's young people, we can do that. Okay? So our last thing was, should I continue to do what I'm doing? Do you all? Do you want to continue what you're doing? Yeah. Is there anybody that don't want to continue? No. That's why this question came up to me. Who said no?
No.
You don't want to continue?
She said no.
You said no.
Oh.
Aren't you the pastor's wife? I don't think she meant that.
I thought you meant you want to continue going the way you're going. Not you can change it.
I'm sorry. We apologize, Mother. We apologize. Okay, but the question, should I continue to do what I'm doing? You as workers, do you want to continue working for the Lord? Do you want to continue to build up the Sunday school? And I do. I really do. I have never been so desperate to let's go to the next level with just everything. I think being sick for